It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in the Lost Valley, and today is attempt 2 to fix my money problems in this city. Welcome everybody. I gotta say sorry again for yesterday's stream. We only streamed for like 15 minutes because my game started crashing. It started crashing. And, you know, this is just one of the things. We just had an update in the game. Whenever there's an update, things crash. I use a lot of mods, so there's a lot of mod problems. It's just one of those kind of update things. So I had to end the stream after 15 minutes. I believe the issue has been fixed. So what happened was there was a new mod that updated yesterday right before the stream. And that mod update created some problems. And so they actually created a second mod update at sometime like 11 p.m. at night, last night. And so once that came out, I retested it. It looked like all the problems have been fixed. So hopefully, we are all good to go. Fingers crossed. I played a little bit around the city. It seems like things are working, but we'll just have to go with it. And, you know, it's still near the update, so there might be more problems, but I'm hopeful this will be good. Anyway, sorry again for last night's short stream. We'll have to have extra fun tonight. Hello to Greg is in chat, saying, yeah, I think it was the city planner. It was me? No, I don't think so. Anyway, here we are in the city. We're having a bunch of death problems all over the place. This happened last time. Part of the issue was we bought this, the little bit that I did play yesterday, I bought that stock, that medical stock, and then we turned our budget way down. Let me see. Did I fix that? No, we haven't. Did I do it? Oh, yeah, we did buy it. Oh! We made a $31,000 gain on $100,000 invested. Holy cow! And healthcare. So what we did was we purchased a healthcare stock. We dropped our budget down 50%. Yeah, our budget, we dropped it all the way down to 50%. And that boosted our profits, which shot our profits through the roof. So I'm going to sell this right now and get $31,000. That's awesome. That will help us. Sell all of it. Oh, that's awesome. Now, Chirp Air is having some problems. So I raised the ticket price on Chirp Air. Let me just double check and make sure that that went through. Oh, let me turn my budget for my medical back up, because all these people are dead. Which probably has something to do with our healthcare issue. You know, I'll even bump it up a little bit more. This will eat into our profits, but this will give us some more funeral homes. So hopefully that'll start picking up some dead people. Let's go over to our airport and check on our airline. So the thing we did, so the blue planes that you see landing here, these are Chirp Air airplanes. And our airline, we increased the ticket price. And the goal was to increase our profits, but I don't think that's actually happening. Yeah, we increased our ticket price to $125, but it made our attractiveness greater. So I don't know if that's actually helping us. Oh, we lost the attractiveness score. Is that going to make us lose 3 stars? We're still at level 3. All right, let's lower this back down, because this hasn't seemed to help at all. We're gonna lower it down. I think we were at 75 before. Or let's make this so our attractiveness score is 1,000. So this should bring this back up to 1,000 if we let this run. Boom. 1,001. All right, so this brings us back. So hopefully this will bring our stock price up. Like, I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Taco Time is in chat. Tim is in chat. V5 is in chat. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I was saying before, we're going to have a super fun stream today to make up for yesterday. And look at this. We're almost to level 2 on our stock exchange. That's going to be awesome. We lost even more money on Chirp Air. Shoot. All right, well, we'll just have to keep our eye on our Chirp Air stock. Apparently, airline stock is not a good investment in this game. Who knew? And hopefully people will pick up our death care people. Okay. Ore industry. Let's go back up to the ore industry, because that's where we left off and we had problems before. And so what we did before was I fixed all the abandoned buildings, although we have a bunch more already. And why are these being abandoned? Land value was low. Okay, so we mentioned this before. The land value here is super low. Like, look, this is extremely low. It's so low that people are abandoning their houses. It's so low. We built this school over here, but this doesn't seem to be helping at all. So what kind of things could improve our land value out here? Maybe we look at services. Because I really thought building the school here would help. It's so adorable, this school. I love it. Tim says this week has been rough for me. Well, I hope it gets better, man. It's only Tuesday, so it's got to go up from here. Okay. I'm thinking some services. Let's just do a quick services check. I'm going to pause this. Crime. Okay, we have a police station over here. Yeah, we might just need to put some stuff over here. This police station, 7 out of 7 police cars in use. Okay, so maybe crime could be a problem. Let's check fire. Okay, fire station's way over here. Yeah, maybe just the services are just too far away from these people. I mean, services are so expensive. I hate building more and more services. But let's just build a set of services down here, and that's probably going to make everybody happy and boost the land value. That's a good call. All right, so let's go through the thing. Do we have any banks in this city? I don't think we have any banks in this city at all. Yeah, I haven't built a single bank in this entire city. Banks are supposed to help with the commercial zones. So I'll have to find a commercial zone to put it into. Stock exchange. Ooh, look at this green zone for my stock exchange buildings. That's looking good. I might have to turn this building off because this building's very expensive. Tim says, it's Thursday, Zach. You're right. It is Thursday. For some reason, I thought it was Tuesday. How did I get that messed up? Well, you know, on any day, you can find something positive about it, is what I always say. If it was Tuesday, I would say you have a whole week for your week to get better. If it's Thursday, you can say the weekend's almost here, and that's gotta be good. V5 says, how can accountant not build banks? Well, you know, because we weren't playing on the city when the financial... Remember, we were playing on the autumn city, the New England city, when the financial DLC came out. So I spent all my time doing the financial DLC stuff on the New England city. And then we switched over to this, and I didn't do any of it. So we'll have to do it. We'll have to do it now. Our commercial area is over here. So maybe we put the banks down over here. Ooh, maybe we could put it on this corner here. That might be nice. We got this nice corner here with, what is this? A drugstore. Oh, it's an ammunition store. We have a store selling ammunition. I like that. And then, fast food restaurant in the corner. Big Bite. What is this? Another ammunition store. Oh my goodness, we got ammunition stores everywhere. Well, I guess these people like their guns. Anyway, banks. Let's throw a bank in over here. So we're going to use the small one because this is a nice small town. But I think a corner bank here would be nice. Throw it in right here. And I love this building. It's really cool. Let me see if I can get the sun in a better position here. It's not so angled. But yeah, that is a very nice building. We're going to use Move It to move it right into the corner. And then we're going to lower it down. And the cars are floating. What is going on with these cars? Oh, and there comes the little cash truck going to pick up cash from the businesses. That's very nice. Yeah, so nice building. I don't know what's happening with the floating cars. This road looks a little bit busy here. It's the road. Oh, it's road right next to the train station. Oh, look at, we got a train just arriving. Look at all the people. This is great. This train station has been the best. One of the best things I've done in this city. Looking good. Oh, we have so many abandoned houses and sick people. Why do we have so much sick people? Citizens are sick. Oh, from noise pollution. Upgrade roads to less noisy ones and remove buildings that produce pollution or offer more health care. So is it just noise pollution from these buildings? What's so noisy over here? Why is this so noisy? This is just a commercial zone. Post office. Gun shop. That's the police station. I guess I just don't understand why this is so noisy here. What's creating all this noise? These are just low-density commercial shops. Well, it's making all these people sick, apparently. Oof, well. I hope they get better. Anyway, we need more services over here. I'm getting distracted. So let's put a little clinic over here. Put a little clinic. Let's use... I have these, like, mid-century modern buildings. I feel like we should use these. They're very, like, modern and sleek and small. I think they'll kind of fit in nicely over here. I like that they're pretty small buildings. So this is mid-century modern little clinic. We could have the fly car ambulance, which is the small yellow ambulance. We'll put in the crematorium. Where is a good crematorium? How much is this one? 800 a week. 800 a week. They're very expensive. I'll use this one. We use this one in the downtown area. It's kind of a fancier looking one. But maybe it could fit in over here. Give these guys a nice big crematorium. This is from the Korea content creator pack. So it's just kind of nice and sleek. It just looks a little bit fancy. Oh, look at all the happy people. That's great. We're going to do the luxury hearse. Or you know what? We'll do the coroner's van in this one. I'm trying to catch up on some of your chats here. Tim says he's being released from work. Oof. V5 says looking for new opportunities. Tim says yeah. V5 says what field? Tim is not totally sure. And V5 says how can an accountant not build banks? V5 says Zach might be accidentally creating an accountant in real life. She's apparently getting the same kind of high by tracing the money she used to get. Wait, what? Greg says you should build a yacht club up on the mesa and see if the boats go over the falls. Yeah, that's a good idea. Tim says he's been working in restaurants. I don't really do well under pressure. V5 says restaurants are they fire a lot, but there's always positions coming available. I hear bartenders get the best tips, but that's just anecdotal. Tim says, yeah, I know. Greg says it might be the type of road you are using. Oh, that is an idea. It might be the roads. No, it's the same road. It's the same road as all of these. So it can't be the road. V5 says plant lots of trees to reduce the noise. Use tree-lined roads. That will also help. Greg says, I think he has brick roads in there, and those would be really noisy. Greg says, just use the vanilla ones. Yeah, there's no brick roads in. This is where the noise is. The brick roads are here, and this is not where the noise is. So I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, Tim, good luck on your on looking for a new job. I mean, the deal with career stuff is you just got to put yourself out there and take the best opportunity that you can get. And it's losing a job is so awful. It's so just it's such a bummer. It's so difficult. It's difficult to go looking for a job, but you know, you just got to put your best foot forward and keep trying. Like there's people who are out there. And you know what I've found is you'll eventually find the right spot. You know, you'll find something that you like to do or you're good at doing, or maybe you just like your boss. And sometimes it just takes some time. Sometimes when you get you're let go from jobs, it's because the boss was not a good boss. Maybe he didn't realize how great you were, you know? And so, or maybe it was just not a good fit. And maybe you just need to find the job that is the right fit. So I know it's tough and it's frustrating and it's sad and it's depressing, but you just got to keep putting your best foot forward and hope that you'll find the right fit. Just keep trying. That's all I'm saying. Just keep trying. V5 is talking about... Oh, so he's saying this person's becoming an accountant in real life. You put her in contact with a CPA association, and they got her into some classes, and she's really enjoying them. That is awesome, V5. That's so good to hear. Yeah, accounting is really great for the right type of personality. If you have a personality that is very, like, very organized and very, like, detail-oriented, like, I love accounting. I love it. And I find something, because it's like, I find something soothing about it. There's something that soothes my mind when I do it. And that's the type of job you want to find. You want to find something that like fits your personality so good that when you're doing it, it soothes your mind. Now, there are some jobs out there that I would do that are not a good fit for me. they would not soothe. I wouldn't find them soothing. But for whatever reason, the process of accounting where you're sitting there and you're doing little numbers and the numbers add up and you have to check the numbers over here and you're checking the numbers over here. I find that process very enjoyable for whatever reason. Most people, by the way, do not. Most people, that is like hell on earth for them. They hate it. But I really like it. So it's like you got to find a job that is a good fit for you. The example that I like to use is Judge Judy. Do you guys ever, you know who Judge Judy is? She has this, one of the longest running shows on television. She's a judge, and she does these small claims courts on TV. And they're usually pretty funny, and people come in with ridiculous cases or whatever. But Judge Judy was actually a real judge in real life. She was a judge in family court, and people would come in, and she was just, in real life, she was just like she is on TV. She would go in, the people would come in and be all stupid, and she would yell at them, and somebody saw this judge and was like, let's put her on TV. And they put her on TV just doing what she does naturally, and the show is a huge hit. And it's like, this is a person who found something that is such a great fit for her personality. Like, you watch that show, and it's like, she was built. Like, when she was created as a baby, she was built to do that job. Her personality, her stature, just everything, her training, she was just made to be a TV court judge. Like, how random is that? But she found the one thing in life that she's just perfect at doing, and she loves doing it. And I love that example, because that should be everyone's goal. To find something that is so aligned with your personality that it's like you do it and it's just a fit. It's just a great fit. V5 says, not sure how common women are in accounting, though. Oh, accounting is majority women. There's more women than men in accounting. Greg says, a bunch of vanilla crematoriums. You think I need more crematoriums? V5 says, the red road in the high noise area does not look like the rest of the roads. Greg says, I hate working with numbers. Yeah, most people do. Most people find it annoying. Like, for most people, it's the worst part of their job, is reading financial reports. I love it, though. I pick up a company financial report and I read it like a storybook. I love it. V5 says she has an addictive personality. She loves to just disappear with tons of stuff. Greg says, I'm very detail-oriented, but in developing grocery stores, a lot of details go into planning a store. Yeah, that sounds really interesting, too. I mean, Greg, you found like a really interesting job because there's so much interesting stuff that goes into that. Taco Time says, if I can find you for stupid, I would find you for stupid. That's a line from Judge Judy. She also says, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Yeah, some great Judge Judy quotes. Okay, let's put some more services in here. We got the medical. We got the crematorium. This is costing me a fortune. Let's put in the mid-century modern fire station. Let's put it down here. No, let's put it down here. Down at the end. And let's put in the police station. Do I have the mid-century modern police station? I thought I did. Oh, here it is. Mid-century modern sheriff's office. Oh, it's small. Will it fit here? Oh, it fits here. Perfect. Okay, so just so you guys can see, this is the fire station. Let's change it to the large fire engine. And this is the police station over here. So the police station and the medical look really nice right next to each other. We'll just keep the police cars as they are. Okay, so we're going to turn on the land value and see if it increases at all. Boom! Okay, that was not very much. Boom! Oh, baby! Did you see that? Now that is some good City Skylines gameplay right there. Holy cow, we just like shot the land value of this up tremendously. Okay, so hopefully I shouldn't have any more problems in this area. Now the other thing we were trying to do is we were trying to build more of these metal plants. And this is what crashed my game before, was I was trying to increase the zone. And so if we increase the zone over here, oh, I already did it. We increase the zone over here just so I can put in more of these metal plants. If we go over to my metal plant tab, we need to stick these down in here. And we needed 2 of them. And let's make sure they have water. Yeah, they should have water. Now, this is the prison right here. And it's probably not a good thing that we're polluting the air right across from the prison. I bet the prisoners probably don't like that very much. There's the prison. Oh, you can see the prisoners in here. There's actually little prisoners. But they're just going to have to deal. They'll just have to deal with the smoke. Okay, look at this. They already have ore. They're already creating metals. So this should help a lot. We were having issues over here with these factories not having enough metal. See, this has not enough metal. Oh no, crime is high. That is not good. This one is waiting on petroleum. Didn't we have a petroleum plant? No, that's a plastics plant. Where was our petroleum plant? I thought we put a petroleum plant in here. Metals. Oh, this is the petroleum plant. Okay, so we have the petroleum plant right here. So they should make this eventually. Maybe I should put another one of these in here, because it looks like it's not fast enough. We could squeeze another one right in here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually take this road, and we're going to move it down. I'm just going to grab this node using move it, and we'll try and slide it down so it's right in the middle between these 2 buildings. So just like that. We will take out some of these trees. Actually, take out a lot of these trees. Then I'm going to use my picker tool. Just grab this road. So you can use the same road, and then we'll just run it along the back here. Run along the back of this building. Connect it up to there. Then we can throw another one of these petroleum refineries along the back. So that's going to be in my oil tab. We're going to look for petroleum. This is plastic. This is petroleum. Okay. These are very small. Let me put one more for now. I don't want to go like too crazy if we don't need it, because we just need it for this one. How much is this making? Not enough raw materials. This is holding petroleum. This is holding oil. Oh, we're not getting enough oil over here. Oh, so this is part of the problem. We need more oil to get into here and here. Okay, I'm just going to leave one of these for now, and we have room. We can put another one in here if we need it. But we're just trying to balance this out a little bit more. We do have, so this is our cargo station here. Oh, look at the, wait, what? What are these? The U.S. Air Force is landing at our cargo station. This is very unusual. Why is this happening? A fighter jet? We have a fighter jet at our cargo station. This is highly unusual. Greg says you need more ore extractors. If they're on death, if the prisoners are on death row, who cares if they're getting pollution? V5 says, actually, in real life, the stack's that high, the prisoners would probably get no smoke from the plants. You think I need more? I mean, I don't think I need more ore. Everybody's getting plenty of ore. Yeah, they're getting plenty. So this is something I've learned. You actually don't need that many extractors. Like, this is probably enough to supply everything. You really don't need that much. Okay, let me just go through. We're having some traffic issues, so I should like go look and see if we can improve this a little bit, but I'll do that in a second. Let me just reset some of these buildings. What is the issue here? Dead people. Oh gosh. Oh, we are having money issues again still. All right. Well, let's go ahead. We just built the crematorium, so maybe that will help our dead person situation. We did, you know, decrease the medical budget for all that time, so, you know, that could be part of the issue. So reset those. Everyone is happy. I thought there was some more over here. Yeah, there's this one. And I think that's probably it. Oh, no, there's one more over here. Oh, and there's one more over here. Okay, so this little ore town looks good for now. Why did we come over here? I don't remember. We were working on our forestry area. Let's go check out our forestry area, because we said we were going to do something over here. We said we were going to build a taco restaurant. I was supposed to build a taco restaurant on Tuesday, and now it's Thursday. But, you know, I already mistook it for Tuesday, so let's put in the taco restaurant anyway. Claude's in chat. Hey, Claude, how's it going? Oh, Claude, I watched your stream today. Actually, your stream from yesterday. I watched it today after the fact. Really great stream. He was playing Planet Zoo, and he was doing, like, adding details and stuff. And, oh, my goodness. All the details you added, like, changed the... It changed the part completely. Really good job. Really good job. V5 says, I always picture Claude eating Chicago deep dish pizza, which I've never had, but it sounds cool. Taco says, is it taco time? I think so. Where should we put these taco restaurants? I feel like I want to have them close to the forestry district. So I'm almost thinking, let's run a road right across here. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to take this road, so we're using the same type of roads. We're just going to go straight from here. Connect it up right here. Will this connect? Oh, it's being weird. And connect it like that. It's kind of a weird connection. Okay, we're going to have to delete these trees. This is a forestry area, and I keep taking out the trees. But I feel like this would be a really great spot for the taco restaurants. Let us do a little bit maneuvering here. Let's just check the slope. I think it would look good if this is... Oh, it's just barely slightly sloped up. Okay, so that's good. Yeah. So it's close enough to the homes. These guys can go eat tacos. But it's more important to me that it's close to where everyone works, so that on their lunch break, they can go eat tacos. You know, like I care about my workforce here. I need to make sure people have access to tacos. Claude says he's going to get pizza for V5. Nice. Greg says you're supposed to build on Tuesday before he crashed the game. Build the taco stand. Okay, so Greg recommended a taco restaurant on the Steam Workshop. I'm actually not going to use that one. I haven't downloaded that one because I have another one that I really like. I have to find it here. The taco thing I have is Tacos Tijuana. And this is an actual taco restaurant in Fresno, California. And it just looks pretty cool. Actually, it might fit in down here. Oh, but it would be too much of a slope. No, I won't put it in right there. I will put it in like... No, you know what? I'm going to put it in like right here. Tacos Tijuana. I like it. It's like kind of like a rundown taco shack. It's got a little dumpster in the back. So just a nice little kind of strip mall kind of look. Oh, you know what? We have a bunch of strip mall kind of buildings, and I don't think I've used them in this town. I also have a Taco Bell. So we're not going to build just one taco restaurant. We're going to build two. Look at this Taco Bell. It's so adorable. So you have a choice. You can either go to Taco Bell or Tacos Tijuana. Which one would you choose? Oh, and this has a sign, too. Let's put the Taco Bell sign right on the corner. Everybody's favorite, Taco Bell. You know what? I actually had tacos today. I have a place. I don't know if you guys have this restaurant where you guys live, but I have a restaurant called Del Taco. Have you heard of this place? I think it's actually a pretty nice restaurant. I don't know. Do you guys have Del Taco? Claude says I could have tacos every day. Taco says you're not doing Chico's Tacos? V5 says there was a presidential candidate that promised a taco truck on every corner. I don't remember that. V5 says, although that seems like it would be a really great idea. Taco truck on every corner. V5 says, although not in the States, maybe you do have taco trucks on every corner. Taco says, I used to go to Chico's Tacos all the time. Spuds is in chat. Hey, man, welcome to the stream. V5 says, sadly, we don't have too many taco places. Most of them are Tex-Mex and not very authentic. Claude says, this is like when they put two pop machines next to each other. By the way, they make more money that way. Yeah, I think everyone in this like little forestry area really loves tacos. I think that's what's going on here. Greg says both the taco stands are by the same creator. As Taco noted, the one I recommended is a real-life taco restaurant. Claude says, I've heard of Del Taco, I think. So, you know what? We might put some more taco restaurants in here. I don't have any more. Let me just check. Taco? No, I don't have any more. But I do have some food trucks. We have some taco food trucks. Wow, I have 4 different kinds of taco food trucks? How is that even a thing? No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use these buildings. Because I love these. These always look good. These are little strip mall buildings. And I feel like they would fit in really well right here. So yeah, we're just going to go all along the road here. I'm going to put this one at the end. Quick shop. And this is going to be like a little commercial district for this small town. So look at this. Quick shop, Marco's Pizza, Hoxton Payday Loans, cigarettes, and blues, video, and novelty. So maybe we can put in like a little parking lot right in here. Oh, we can use the new parking lots. parking. I don't even know how to find the new ones. Oh, here they are. Look at this. These are the brand new parking lots. Put it like right next to the here. Oh, it's not very flat, is it? I think we'll have to reset that. Let's make sure this ground is flat. Parking lots do not like unflat ground, is what I figured. Let's just flatten this way out back here. It should all be flat. Okay. And then we'll throw this guy in here. Right up against this guy. And then maybe what I might do, you know what would look cool, is if we had parking lots behind these guys. Let me flatten this out a little bit more. Let's flatten this all back here. And then let me take that little road, the little pavement road that we have, and we'll just draw it back here. Have to use anarchy. So it looks like, oh gosh, so we turn off road snapping. So it looks like there's a road that runs right behind these businesses. Just like that. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. And then we could put some like parking spaces behind these. So it's like there's parking behind all these areas. Although it probably makes more sense that the parking would line up right behind the building. So let me pull this down a little bit. Hold Alt. I'll pull this down to here. So that should give us just enough room for some parking. Let me use Find It. We'll look up our... Oh, I already have this open. Parking. And I have these spaces here that are just the lines, and it gives me functional parking spaces. So I can just throw them 1, 2, 3. Gives me a whole bunch of parking spaces behind these buildings. And I feel like it would just be pavement. So let me just use some surface painter to color this all in. Just color this in with some surface painter. It's going to mess this up a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind if it looks a little bit messy. Maybe it's a little bit roughed up. It's not a perfect paving job. And then I'll just move it to like line these up a little bit better so there's no gaps in between the parking spaces. And maybe I grab them and move them so they're closer to the building. Just like that. Yeah, I'm loving it. And we could put some like little bushes along here. Let me go ahead and grab my bushes. I'll use some of my custom bushes in here. I like these wild hedges. Although maybe we could do something a little bit bigger. Why don't I just grab these? What are these? These do look nice. Let me use my picker tool. I'll pick that up. Use my prop line tool. Oh, and that's perfect. Just a nice line of bushes separating out these places. Very, very cool. All right, so this gives us some commercial in this area. So these are all commercial, right? Commercial, 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 commercial. Perfect. Okay, so this neighborhood is really growing. We have residential now, we have commercial, we have some parks, we have some jobs in the industry. We're going to need more residential and stuff. What we don't have is we don't have services. So let's get some services in here. We need police and fire and all that good stuff. We also need a school. You know what would be perfect is to put a high school right in here, right next to the baseball diamond. I think that would work really nicely. Let me take out these trees so I can see what I'm doing. Take out all the trees. And then let's look at our high schools. B5 says we have a place we used to call Taco Del Mar. Sadly, it did not survive. Greg says, I can't. You can't what? What were we talking about? Spud says, I have so many food trucks, such good filler detailing. Yeah, I have a lot of food trucks too. We haven't done a lot with food trucks in the city. I think I've used a couple of them. Oh no, we did. Do you guys remember this? This was so long ago. I've been doing this city for so long. I said this yesterday. This is my favorite point in the city. I'm at 60,000 people. Oh, now we're at 66,000. It's like it's the perfect size city in City Skylines, where it's like big enough to be complex. You've been playing for it for a while, so you have all this like work that's built up. And when we put food trucks in our farming district, we built this really cool farmers market. Who remembers this? Let me let this run. So we have down here these like beautiful farmers market stalls with the fountain. We have people just like hanging out and chilling, having a good time at the farmers market. We have this food truck here, which is a lobster shack, looking nice. And then over here, we have Real Texan Flavors, Joe's BBQ. So yeah, we do have some cool, fun food trucks here. Yeah, I have a lot more. I haven't used them anywhere else, I don't think. But we will come back to that a little bit later. We need to get in our services over here, because I think people are very upset about not having any services. V5 says cigarette-only shops. Is that a thing in the States? Well, I think the big thing now is vaping shops. Have you seen this? There's like vape shops. I've never been in one, but like all they sell is like vapes, I guess. Claude says the shop area looks too real. Oh, you like the commercial we just put in? Spud says the back entrance looks like delivery access. B5 says, Claude, you actually have stores that only sell cigarettes? Liam would want someplace to back his truck up to. I think he could back it up behind here, probably. Behind these little shops. Claude says, yes, V5, there's like 5 or so just in my town. V5 says, cigarettes here are one of the many products a store might have. Most 7-Elevens have them in supermarkets. I have never smoked. Yeah, I don't smoke either, so I don't know how cigarettes work or where you would buy them or whatever. V5 says, I tried smoking once when I was 13, got 2 puffs before throwing up and felt sick for a week. Yeah, the food truck area from way back. Oh, so V5, you remember that, V5? That was so long ago. That's so crazy. Greg says, I can't eat tacos because I shake Oh, he's talking about tacos. Oh, really? Oh, that's so sad. Greg, you know what? I'll eat some tacos for you, Greg. And I'll tell you how great they are. This is probably not making you feel any better. I'm sorry. Taco says, I was here for the farmer's market. Oh, Taco was here too. Spud says, 60K is such a nice feeling build stage-wise for sure. Yeah, the deal about smoking, like, I never understood smoking. It was never like, it was never something I wanted to do. And luckily, I don't have parents who smoke, so I was never exposed to it as a kid. And so, oh, the thing I hate going over to people's houses who smoke, and it's like, you walk into the house and like the house is like like everything smells like smoke. I don't like it. Like what I never understood the appeal for it. I know people do it and it's a free country. I just yeah, I I never understood it. V5 says, most of the time I ended up finishing my tacos with fork or spoon once it breaks down. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Yeah, it's kind of hard. You get to like the end of your taco and then it's like the taco shell breaks and then it becomes like a taco salad and you just eat it as a taco salad. Greg says, you're cruel. Zach is cruel. Boo. Oh, Greg, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's look for a high school, guys. So high school is this tab. What do we got? I have actually like lots of different cool versions. What is this one? Oh, this is interesting. How many students is this one? 1,000 students? I don't know if we need 1,000 students. Is there a smaller one? I love this one. We use this one at the lake that's nearby here. I love this one. We use this one over by the beach. You know, I wanted to build a bigger high school over here. How big are we going to make this area? Hold on. Let me just think about this for a minute. I would love to build a big high school. We have yet to build like a giant high school. Probably the biggest high school we built in the city. We built one over here that was pretty large. But I love building like big high schools. So this is kind of a big high school complex. And this is pretty nice. This is a pretty good sized high school. But this is not a big high school. Like a big high school. I don't know if you what the high schools are like where you live. The high schools here in Arizona, they're massive. It's like a high school is like a college campus. Like it's crazy. Like, so I want to build like a big high school. So this town isn't big enough to support it, but maybe we could grow this town big enough to support it. What do you think? I mean, it's kind of hilly over here. We'd have to like figure out where to fit it in amongst these hillsides. Look at how hilly it is. This is going to be quite the challenge. Do you think we could do it? Like, make this like a big town and have like a big high school in the middle of it? Or maybe we could put the high school on this like hillside here, overlooking the town. I mean, there's some attractive things about there. Of course, you have the nuclear power plant in the background there. But it's nice we have this big crater lake over here. I mean, this is kind of fun. Yeah, so we won't build the high school here. Let's build the elementary school here. And then build a big high school over here. This will be fun. We won't do it in today's stream. Maybe in another stream. I got to build up my residential first a little bit more. Spud says, my ISP is at it again, just dropped out for a minute or 3 there. Oof, sorry to hear that. V5 says, so many people in my army smoke. I'm the minority, as smokers get 5-minute smoke breaks every hour and non-smokers do not get breaks. Is there a combined elementary school, high school, like some rural communities have? I don't think there's one in this game. But let's look at the elementary schools instead. Elementary. I'm looking at the number of students. This one's 1,000. I don't know if we need 1,000. I love this one. This one is just a nice looking one. This is 1,000 students as well. Yeah, I like this one. I don't know if we've used this one in this city, actually. All right, so let's take... It's a perfect fit, too. So this is nice, because this is a fairly large elementary school. So let's run this up here and then run this over like this. Throw this in right here. And look at the smiley faces. I love the smiley faces in this game. Like every time you place something down and everyone smiles, it just makes me feel so happy. It's like positive affirmation. I love it. Okay, so can I connect this pathway to here? I don't know how these parks work, but let me try this. If I go to my Pathways tab, we grab just the standard vanilla pathway. Will this connect? If I go like... I don't know. I don't think it'll connect to this, because this is probably not a pathway here. But what we could do is we could run a pathway along the edge here. Like we could run it to here, and then down to the road here. And so this is another connection for sure. We could do that. We could also run these pathways like down to the road here. That's straight down to there. We got to move these trees out of the pathway. Move that to there. Move this one to here. Greg says in chat, the high school in the area where I live can hold 3,500 students. Wow, that is a lot. Both my sons went there. B5 says the high school I went to had 5,000 students, the university had 30,000 students, and the trade school had 25,000 students. Those sound like pretty big places. All right, let's, yeah, 1,000 students. That looks great. I think we are having a bit of a school problem. It looks like we don't have enough schools for the city. That is very unfortunate. Shoot, we're gonna have to deal with that. Man, there's so many problems with the city. I love it. This is what I'm saying. When you hit 60,000, you start having all these different kinds of problems and you have to figure them out. It's so much fun. So yeah, schooling is another problem we're gonna have to deal with. We don't have enough schooling, but doesn't that look great? It just fits in there so perfectly. It's up on top of the hillside. Let's put some of those trees back. Put some of these nice big trees in here. Just lovely. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we need the other services because we still are having land value issues. So where are we going to put like police and fire and stuff like that? You know, we could put it back here because remember, we had this issue with pollution and stuff over here. So nothing else is going to fit over here really well. So maybe this is the spot for police and fire and all that stuff. So let's go ahead. We're going to remove some of these trees. And put in, we don't need anything that big. Oh, I know the perfect fire station for this place. One of my favorites. I mean, I love this one so much. Oh, this is not the right tab. Fire station. One of my favorites is, where is it? These ones. These are little small town volunteer fire stations. And this looks so legit. Like, this is really what volunteer fire departments look like in the Western United States. They look just like this. I've seen so many that, yeah, little small communities, they'll get like a building like this, and this will be their fire department. I love this asset. So let's go ahead and switch this to the large fire engine because that's the best one. And then let's get in a police station. Let's find a good one. How big is this one? That one's pretty big. We don't need anything that big over here. Central Police Station. This one is kind of small. This one only has 5 vehicles. I think we need something a little bit bigger than that. How many does this have? 15. Medium-sized sheriff's office. Oh, this might be perfect. Medium-sized sheriff's office. And you know what? I have this really cool sheriff's car that is a Chevy Blazer. I don't even know if this is like a police car or what, but let's see. Isn't that cool looking? I really like this. So let's let this run and see if it comes out of here. Is it moving? I don't think it's... Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, it is a police car. Look at this. Look at this small town police car. It is a frickin' 4x4 Chevy Blazer with giant tires. Is that hilarious? I love this. This fits in so well with this little community here. Oh, how cool is that? Greg says, my high school had a total of 60 students. V5 says, wow, Greg, did you get full chemistry classes with real labs with only 50 students? Or 60 students? Greg says, nope, he didn't. Larry James is in chat. Hey, Larry. V5 says, I feel like the RA police station could have been a garage for the Chevy Blazer to come out from. Oh, a garage. I see what you're saying. Greg says, we dissected frogs. V5 says, yeah, Greg, that's the problem with small high schools. Yeah, you know, I mean, there's pluses and minuses for having small schools versus big schools. I mean, small schools have a lot of benefits where you get, like, personal attention that you don't get in big schools. But the downside is you don't have as much funding for cool stuff that you get in big schools, like specifically like some of the bigger music programs or the science programs. You just don't get those in the smaller schools. So let me reset these because these all became abandoned because of low land value. So hopefully we fixed that now. You know what? Let's put a bank in here too. A small community like this needs a bank. And you know what? There's some space right here. This might be the perfect corner spot for a bank. Let me take this out here. Oh, and you know what? We need a post office too. A post office and a bank. Let's put the bank in first. Oh, perfect. Perfect spot. That looks great. Look at that. I think we can adjust it a little bit. Let's move it slightly this way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks great. Post office, where can I put that? I'm starting to run out of room here. I feel maybe post office next to the train station. How about that? I think that's a good solution. Let's see what post offices I got. How about... Oh, this is my favorite post office. We're just going to use this one. We'll throw it in right here. Just a beautiful post office. And this one... oh, gosh. I need some... I always forget. I need to be able to drive into these parking spaces. Otherwise, it looks weird. So let's grab this. We'll move this down just a little bit. And let's move it down a little bit more. And let's grab a road. Run it up just here. And we can move this over slightly. Just so it lines up like that. So that will look much more realistic. Oh, and they're going to have to drive into here also. So maybe we'll add another road. Right there. So they can drive in both sides. Okay, let me make sure everything here is on the same level. Yeah, it needed to adjust slightly. And then because it's a post office... Oh, no. Oh, that does not look good. Because of the train tracks. Shoot. Well... What if I take this... If I take these... and raise them up to the train track height. Oh, that works. Oh, then there's a little bit of a dip down in here, but that's not bad. Oh, that is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Okay, let's grab this. We're going to grab this and just raise it up until it looks okay. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. That looks all right. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just need to manually tweak it until it looks all right. All right, so we got some cool postal trucks. Oh, look at this. You can select the vehicles. We're going to go with this one. Why is there 2 select a vehicle tabs? That's weird. Post vans in use, post trucks in use. I think I have too many mods running. I don't know how this even works. But hopefully we'll have postal vehicles. Selying is in chat. Hey, Selying, what is up? Oh, Larry said earlier, he said that's a Stranger Things vehicle. LOL. I never watched Stranger Things. Do you guys watch Stranger Things? I've never even seen it. Greg says... Oh, he's talking about his small school. He says, I got absolutely no attention because I wouldn't go out for football. Teachers did not treat me well, as did classmates. Oof, that's hard to hear. Well, you know, I wasn't that popular in high school either, so... There you go. V5 says, in my experience, almost every community in real life wants a bank, a general store, a restaurant, post office, and some fire plus police. I think we have all those things now. We have, okay, what's your list here? A bank, we have that. A general store, well, we have those convenience stores. It's kind of the same thing. A restaurant, we have the taco place, post office, and fire and police. So we have your whole list, B5. Something says, is this a USA-themed city? Yeah, I think this is a USA-themed city. This is kind of a fantasy city build, so... I'm not really being very strict here towards a specific location. This is really just like a fantasy city in my mind, but it's probably pretty American. We can go ahead and put an American flag out here in front of the post office. All post offices have to have a flag. They just have to. And the cool thing with this flag is it waves in the wind. So if I let this run, it'll just kind of wave in the wind. I like that. Let's also put a flag over by the school. I feel like the school would have normally has a flag. They usually have it like out in front. I think they'd probably have it like over here. A flag right there. The elementary school. And this house became abandoned as well. Let's reset this guy. Why was he abandoned? Land value was too low. I do hear the houses are upgrading. Do you hear those dings? That means they're upgrading all around us. And, oh, there's a little sign there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, all around us, they're upgrading. This is lovely. There. Oh, amazing. There. Oh, we don't have medical here. I just realized there's no medical clinic. Do I have room here to put in a clinic? If I squeeze it in, maybe we can fit it in. We need a medical clinic and a crematorium. Shoot. Well, I think we could squeeze it in, probably. Let's put this crematorium in. Cryopreservatory. We'll set it to the coroner's van. And then we need a clinic. Maybe we'll put the clinic in over here, next to the Taco Bell. So if the Taco Bell makes you sick, you can just walk over to the clinic, and they'll fix you right up. Let's go ahead and use the vanilla clinic. Just not get too fancy. Just stick that in right there. Take out some of those trees, and that looks good to me. Oh, and everyone's happy. All right, so let's check out our land value now. It's still pretty awful. Why is it so bad? I mean, this is the most adorable little town. Oh, it just got better. Did you see that? It just improved. Okay. Well, I think this is the most adorable little town. I still don't know why it's not even better than this. Because this is not very good. Maybe because I just built this stuff. I mean, this town has... The ore industry town has been around for a long time. This one is fairly new, so I think it takes a little bit of time for the land value to increase. But it seems like people are upgrading their homes and stuff, so that's pretty good. I mean, we need more houses and stuff. Let's see how many students are in here. 400 students! There's not even 400 people who live here. Let's check this. Let's do a little population check. And I love doing this. You draw a district zone, and it will just tell you the population just for this district. You click the name, or we're going to rename this to our forestry. Forestry town. And you let it run, and this should pop up our population for this district. There we go. 1,000 population in this district. So, wow, that is a lot of kids. So out of 1,000 people are 500 kids? What? Oh, there are about 500 kids in this area. There's a lot of kids. Mostly adults, not very many seniors. Okay. So this is nice. It's a nice little town. Spud says you need a bar and a church. Well, we do need a lot more. I mean, this town isn't complete. I think we're going to come back and continue to expand this because, like I said, I want to make this big and have a big giant high school. That's my goal. So we'll come back and we'll add a bar, we'll add a church, we'll do all that stuff. V5 is saying, oh, he said this earlier, the two things in the post office, he's saying the vans are local and the trucks are long range. Did the post offices used to do that? Be like that? I feel like that may be a new thing. Spud says, using tall grass covers all sins. V5 says, I keep getting a D&D vibe from Stranger Things. Isn't this supposed to be Vermont? No, that's the other city. V5, that's the New England city. This is Lost Valley. This isn't New England. You're getting my cities mixed up. V5 has watched too many of my streams. V5 says the post office in my city has no flag in real life, nor does the post office where my sister lives. Selying says the flag looks like it's in strong wind. V5 says, yeah, the churches, I forgot about those. Yeah, something fun we're doing in this city is every district has a church. So that is something we're doing. So we need a church for that district. I haven't gotten to it yet. Every district needs a church and a fountain. That was our rule. So everyone has like this little district here. This has the fountain in the middle of the district. And then also the church is up the side street here. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, here's the church. And this church doubles as a crematorium, which is fantastic. I love when churches do that. I love this view too, of the church with like the mountain in the background, and you can just barely see the statue on the top of the mountain. I love that. V5 says there's always at least 2 churches near cemeteries. Selling says the flag at the elementary school is in the back of the school, not the front. It's the other side of the school that's the front. If you want to make more money from tourists, you should build the space elevator as it creates more tourists. I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. Holy cow, we're almost out of money. We're at $248,000. That is not good. We are making money, though, which is positive. It's on a positive note. And we keep getting more people. We're at 67,000 people. My population's going up, up, up. I haven't really added that many more houses. I don't know where these people are living. Cloud says, I love the baseball fields and how they are laid out. Yeah, that's really cool. That's one of the new assets. Well, no, it's in a content creator pack that just came out. Spud says, for land value, parks and public transport. Oh, public transport. You are right. That would help a lot. Selling says you should add the dog park and your favorite cat park and the playground and the picnic and the camping area. Yeah, we're gonna add a lot of that stuff when I expand that city. V5 says Spuds, an inner city bus stop would be the most realistic. V5 says, do anyone goes to church? Let's not talk about that. I try to do no politics and no religion in chat. Yeah. Selling says there's a really cool church on the workshop that functions as a crematorium. Yeah. So some of my churches function as crematoriums, yeah, which is really nice. I always like when they do that. Some of them are just like unique buildings, but some of them are crematoriums. Selling says, you're losing money. You make so much money from the space elevator. There's a single version of diamonds. Spud says you should screenshot that view. I think I already have a screenshot of this. But yeah, you and me are thinking on the same page. Let's do something a little bit different, though. I want to take a break from that little town we were working on. I'd like to do some traffic fixes because I know there's a traffic fix right here with our big traffic interchange here. Now, I love this. This is where I built my whole city around this interchange. It's in the very center of the map. It looks gorgeous. But we do get a lot of traffic just backed up. Look at it. It's backed up all the way. All the way out to here, it's backed up. So that's a problem. And I think it's backed up just because of lane mathematics, honestly. So like here, this is okay. Okay, so it goes from here into here. But then everybody tries to go into this one lane. So it's not really that great. Oh, because everyone's trying to go up in here is probably the problem. Okay, so what I'd like to do is there's 2 lanes here. I'd like these 2 lanes to go into these 2 lanes. But we have 3 lanes going into 3 lanes. So I think what I'm going to do is switch this to a 2-lane road in between these exits. So this is 3 lanes here. So 1 lane can exit here and make this go into a 2-lane. Because this is not busy. This does not need to be 3 lanes. So let's look in my highway menu. We'll go highway, look for 2-lane, which is a 2-lane highway here. This is part of the mass transit DLC. So we'll upgrade this guy. upgrade it to here. Now, what I like to do is I like to line these up so it looks like these lanes go directly into these lanes. So let's use our node controller. And you hold shift, click to select the corner you want to align. So I want to align this. And then it says select the corner you want to align with, which is this one. Boom. And it just moves me so these lanes are lined up with these lanes. Perfect. I should probably just slide all of these nodes over. Let me do the same trick over here. So I'm going to do this node. I want to align this side with this one. Okay, so now these are lined up. So now I just need to use move it. Let's undo node controller. We'll switch to move it and grab this. I'll hold the Alt button so that this lines up. Oh no, that doesn't really work. I just have to like drag it. Oh, this is going to be tough to grab this node in here. Okay, grab this and drag it. And so I'm trying to make it kind of like the same distance from this center wall here. Okay, where is the node over here? There's one here. And then there's one here. All right, so that looks so much nicer. Now, actually, you know, this is 4 lanes here. Why don't I just make this 4 lanes? Because this is 4 lanes. We just make both of these 4 lanes. Let me grab this road. So this is all 4 lanes. Oh, this is not really aligned either. So align that with this guy. Align this. No, that's not what I want to align this with this guy. Okay, that's a little bit better lined up. And then what we can do is we can use what is that called? Intersection marking tool to just make these all look nice. So I use the intersection marking tool to make this look nice. So instead of it being blank like this, you just fill in the lines. This makes such a difference when I do this. No, I don't want that. So I'm going to draw all these lines in manually. Okay, so if you hold shift down, it will draw a solid line. If you just draw a regular line, it'll just be dashed, just like this. So we're just putting in lines, just connecting everything up. So boom. What a difference. Then we can just do this one right here. So same thing, I'm going to connect these up there. I'm going to connect this one up here, and I'll connect this guy right there. And then here, I'll do a dashed line. And I'll actually do a dashed line here too. No, you know what? This should be a solid line. I should do another solid line here. And then another dashed line here. And then I can add a filler. I'll hold Alt and create a little filler for this little triangle section. Oh gosh, I love this tool so much. It's so much fun. And then for this filler, oh, this is upgraded. They added all kinds of stuff. Chevron, we want the chevron facing the other direction. invert. There we go. All right, so beautiful little intersection here. This looks good. Now, cars will ignore all these lines we just drew, so we have to tell the cars to actually follow the lanes here. So use Traffic Manager for that. Let's grab Traffic Manager, and we can draw in the actual lanes we want people to use. So this one, we want them to use this lane. This one, we want them to use this lane. This one, they're going to use this lane, and this one, they'll use this lane. So basically, we just want everyone to stay in their lanes. And then here they can switch to go into the lane that they want to go into. I'm also going to set here, I want them to, like, what do you do? Hold Shift. Oh, no, Control S. They just stay in their lane there. And I'll do the same thing here. Just get people to stay in their lanes. That kind of helps. So I'm hoping that all these changes we made will help this traffic to flow a little bit more quickly. So let's let this run and see if it makes a difference. And I'm going to catch up on some of your guys' chats. So let's let this run. B5 is saying, shoot. Greg says, I agree with Spuds. Zach needs to take the screenshot. Selling says, you should add AFL football field and the cricket fields. B5 says, do Americans like cricket? Selyang says, you should add express lanes with on and off points and high occupancy lanes. Sardis has packs of HOV lanes on the workshop. Yeah, I haven't added HOV lanes, I don't think ever, in a city. That's a good idea. I'd have to download those. Spuds is going to dip. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by, Spuds. All right. So I think this is going a lot faster than it was going before. I think it's so much fun to just sit and watch traffic in this game. Which is so funny for me to say this because I hate traffic in real life. I hate traffic. It's one of the things I despise. But I guess I like it in this game because I don't have to actually sit in it. Ooh, look at that shot. Of the downtown. That's nice. What is going on here? What is this? What? Why is there... It's like a whole bunch of street signs. What is this? I think we have a glitch. I hope this is not an update glitch. Is this... think it's part of the road? What is going on here? They look like props. It's not letting me select them. What is this? It must be part of the road. Hold up. No, there's like a ton of props right here for some reason. What? That is the most bizarre thing. It won't let me select them. Has this ever happened to anybody? This is so strange. What in the world was that? Sometimes this game's a little bit buggy. Selling says, are they decals? Oh, maybe they were decals. V5 says, well, move it, grab the Tower of Signs. Greg says, aliens. That is so weird. I have no idea what those were. They looked like signs, but I don't really use signs like that. Like, why were they all in a tower? Right there. I mean, I guess this is like... This is the very center of the map. It looks like this is the very center of the map. So maybe that was like some kind of glitch or something. I don't know. All right, let me just put this road back. More signs. More of them came back. What is going on here? Okay, no more signs. That was weird. Okay, hopefully my game isn't broken. Strange stuff is happening. But it looks like it's running. And I guess the real test is, look at this! Look at this! Progress is already made. So remember, it was backed up all the way down to here. And now it's all the way down to here and continuing to move, so it should be going even faster. This is wonderful. This is moving faster too. Oh, this is great. All right. Well, I actually want to do some more traffic stuff, but I think this has been a pretty full stream, so I think we'll end it off here. And we'll do some more stuff later. We got to expand the little forestry area and do a whole bunch more stuff. But we will do that in the next one. Oh, before we go, though, we got to check the stock market. V5 says, hopefully City Skylines 2 will fix this sort of thing. Selying says, Stardust did a video where he traveled between all of his cities. Would you ever do something like this? Maybe. I don't know. I never thought of that. Selying says, there's lots of lakes. Did you make them all? Yeah, I made this map. So I put all the lakes and waterfalls and stuff in there. Let's take a look. Oh, shoot, we lost even more money. So it feels like changing the ticket price did absolutely nothing for this stock. Shoot. Well, we'll just hold on to this. Maybe it'll go up higher. I mean, it does fluctuate, so we just got to catch it when it goes up. Is there something else we should buy? I kind of want to buy this one. This one is pretty high right now. Very legit company. We don't have enough money. Shoot. All right, well, we'll deal with it later. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for tonight's stream. I hope you guys had fun. Man, I'm so happy with the traffic fixes here. Oh, that's so awesome. You know where my favorite place to like hang out is this train track over here. I love just sitting at this train track and watching the trains. Because you got the cargo on one side and the passenger on the other. And it's just fun to just sit and watch the trains. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream off here. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Claude and V5 and Greg and Selyang and everybody who stopped by the stream. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.